guys doing here? You shouldn't be here. Coastin Thru Europe is over. Go home. We've wrapped it up. LaRonde was the last episode. It's October now. That was in July.
I know.
What are we doing
still
here?
Following us around.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Does that say Oslo?
Oslo.
What?
I do believe that is a city in Europe. I do
Should we
believe
go?
there are roller coasters there as well.
I think we should go.
I think we should go.
I think we should go to Tusenfryd. And while we're at it, Linnamaki.
Maybe call Martin.
and Groneland. Guys, this is like season 2. This is it. You guys like the series so much. We're going back. This is
yes,
crazy.
that's why. Because everyone liked it so much, we decided to
That's
go
why
back
we
in.
decided to go. Yep. No, you got it. We're
Even
here.
if you guys hated it, I think we'd still be coming back.
Exactly. Exactly. No, we're here at the Orlando International Airport, and we decided to take the opportunity to go back to Europe because, well, we found a really good deal.
Yay,
we got
Norse.
cheap flights. So Norse Airways, we're taking them from Orlando directly to Oslo.
We're at Terminal C. I have to mention that.
It's
This
a
is
brand
super
new
exciting.
airport. They have like a SeaWorld store and a Universal store and Disney. We're like
There's a dragon.
nerding out. It's pretty awesome. But we got a 9-hour flight coming up ahead. We're going to Tusenfryd in what is going to feel like the same day because it's an overnight flight.
It'll be 3 a.m. our time.
Yeah, it's like 6 p.m. now, and it's going to arrive at 9 a.m. in Europe. So we're going to be pretty tired, but this is going to be a good time.
This is the perkiest you're going to see us.
I know.
This whole
Exactly. No, but this is going to be a good day. It's a park neither of us have ever been to before. So
New country cred.
join us for 4 more episodes of Coastin Thru Europe as we experience some Nordic theme parks. The one thing about being in the back of the plane, the last one's off. This airport is like deserted. It's very foggy. We can't actually see anything. So we're taking an express train to Oslo Central. So we got our train tickets and we're about to hop on board. Should be about a 20-minute ride. Welcome to Oslo. Alright, home sweet home for literally one night.
I like it.
Just this, and we have a great view of a wall. Oh, is that the Opera House?
Yes.
Oh, it looks so cool. That's awesome. So this is like right on the waterfront in Oslo. It's like kind of the big centerpiece of the city. They designed it to look like an iceberg. And look at this, it like rises up out of the water. And then part of that is the roof. You can just like walk on it. That's so cool. Walking on the roof of the Opera House. Because
really cool.
Why not? This is awesome. That was a very quick and easy bus ride. Gorgeous views.
Oh my god,
Like
this is beautiful.
Like the drive along this is so scenic. Like you leave the city center of Oslo and you're just right up against the water. Like
The
you see all the
fjords.
islands. Yeah, the fjord.
Fjord.
I know, I'm just being funny. Whatever. We're at the entrance of Tusenfryd.
Hey, look at that entrance.
I know, look at this. You can see, I believe that is Speed Monster right there. We also got some signs for
it's like Fahrenheit.
Halloween. Looks like you take some escalators right up the front. This is awesome. Yeah, this is gonna be good. The park's open till 5 o'clock today.
I'm excited and cold.
In the front entrance, look at those escalators. And this is quite the reveal. We got Speed Monster flying straight above us. That is very cool. That right there is the Norwegian Loop. This is the ride that started it. So that element on Fahrenheit, yeah, This is where it came from. And Tusenfryd has big plans for the future. Next year, they are debuting a brand new Gerstlauer multi-launch inverted roller coaster.
What the heck?
I know. And we're gonna get to see the construction of it in just a little bit. Right when you walk in, there's a carousel. We have a bunch of pumpkins everywhere. I hear Thunder Coaster. That's going. You can hear those Timberliner trains.
Thunder for a second. I'm like, no.
No. It did stop raining. Also have a family roller coaster over there. I think that's from Zamperla. Guys, I'm being watched.
Taylor, you made friends.
They're just staring. No, why are they coming closer?
You guys can have him. Have fun.
No.
No, not me.
Our first ride today is Thunderstruck. Even though it's dreary, we both think the park is actually pretty.
I was gonna say that, you know, it says a lot that the park is still pretty and stuff, even though it's like, you know, total crap outside.
Wow. When I say we're the only ones in the station, I mean, literally.
Well, to be fair, they're running 2 trains.
They are, and their operations are really good. Like, they are constantly sending these things. It's really great.
I mean, we've been to some parks recently that don't run 2 trains that should.
So this is a Vekoma wind roller coaster, but it operates with Timberliner trains from the Gravity Group. Super cool. Let's see how it rides. All right, front row on Thunder Coaster done.
The ride itself is not bad.
No, it wasn't.
Experience that sucked.
Yeah, it's
Because we're in
raining.
the front row, and we're getting pelted with rain, and it's freezing cold.
It's not that bad. It's like 48 degrees maybe.
It's freezing cold.
The rain is cold. The temperature of the raindrops is not great.
It's freezing cold, Taylor. For a Floridian, it's freezing.
Yeah, I see. I'm used to this. I don't think it was too bad. The ride was actually pretty fun. It had some good floaters. The first airtime hill after the drop was awesome.
Yeah, that was really good.
Really, really fun. I think we should go get some food though, so we can get out of the rain.
Yeah.
All right, so we found this place. It's called Something Society. I don't remember, but it's like a grab and go. So there's pasta, pizza. That's like a bakery. I saw some ice cream, bunch of drinks. Look at all this. Wow. That looks way better than normal theme park food. Okay, so we got 4 things. There's pasta, pizza, some vegetables, and then I think that's lasagna. And I believe that you pay per plate, so I think this is like the equivalent of $20 US. All right, so now that we've tried everything, I can safely say this is delicious.
It's very, very good.
Yeah, and I figured out the name is called Explorers Cafe. It's right near the front of the park. Definitely recommend eating here.
I'm very good. I'm very tired and very cold, but this is very nice.
What? All right, so I looked on the radar and the rain should be dying down soon, but this is the hardest it's been raining as of recently. And because Sarah is from Florida and a wimp, but don't tell her I said that, I'm gonna go round up some creds that she's gonna skip out on while she warms up. Let's see what I can find. Big sad guys, I think this one is a no-go. I'm actually really devastated about this because I believe this is the world's smallest roller coaster. Look at this layout. Wow. Cred number 1 was a bust, but cred number 2 is operating. This is Western Expressin, which I believe is the same layout as like Wasaka Express at Cedar Point. I think. I don't know, it's a Vekoma Junior family coaster. Cred acquired. And you know what? It was all right. I mean, you know, I'm soaked, but it's fine. I do have to give huge props to Tusenfryd. There's something that they're doing that I'm really impressed by. I almost slipped and fell. The park is absolutely dead. Like, so many rows are empty, but they are running 2 trains on everything that can run 2 trains. That is so impressive and like unheard of. I swear most parks on a day like today would do 1 train and that's it. So I'm very impressed by that because they definitely, like, I don't think anyone would blame them at all for running 1 train today. They have a cute little western town over here. It's very small, but I like it. You know, once you look past all the like crazy amount of raindrops falling, yeah, it's not too bad at all. Cred number 2 is gonna be hurry, hurry. That's how fast I'm going. I'm hurrying, guys, I'm hurrying. Alright, so the ride is like whatever, right? But look at these trains. Look at this like design. The light up eyes with the beak and the bird. Oh, it's so cool. It's not much, but it's fun. Bunch of kids on the train. They all loved it. A lot of them are going around again, so seems like a win for Tusenfryd. I guess we're back at Six Flags because they have Batman hats. Or no, maybe we're at Disney because they have Captain America. Yeah, they have Marvel stuff. Well, wait a minute. That's the Spider-Man logo, so maybe it's Universal? What? This is like the only nerd shirt I can find. Speed Monster, Tusenfryd, right next to the Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman plushies. What on earth? Why did they sell these? So this section of the park is currently closed right now because I guess this part of the season with the water coaster and everything, they close it earlier. Well, it's too cold, no one wants to do it anyways. But we're given the opportunity to come down and take a look at it, including a view of the dark ride. So we're taking this long windy path down to the bottom of the hill. This right here is Thor's Hammer. This entrance is awesome. It's just like nestled in the rocks. We're gonna get to walk the ride course. Holy crap, look at that. Right when you walk in, you get a bunch of these signs. We have Loki, here's Fenris, Cert. It looks like the guy from Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit. So what they were saying is that this ride used to actually not be a ride at all. It was like a show, and then they converted it into an attraction. Alright, so we're walking the Thor's Hammer dark ride path. Look at these statues right when you see it. This is really cool. And they have the service lights on, so this is not the actual lighting for what the attraction looks like. Wow. This theming is really, really good. What's crazy is this here is the backstage area, so whenever they need to work on the attraction, it's all just right here, and you can see the backside of it. Just like these wood facades. There's like an aerial view of it. There's these stairs that we can climb up to get a view of everything. Cool. Wow. Man, that's awesome. You can just see how it goes like all the way around here, all the different rooms. The texturization of this is like amazing, and everything looks so heavy, and then you touch it and it's like it's nothing. Look at this. The camera's on.
Alright, ready for my on-ride photo?
It's motion detected. Whoop.
But this is like it's heating lamps and stuff. It's pretty cool.
This looks like a great blend of like screens and projections and practical effects and set pieces. Look at this giant axe. It's awesome. Again, it looks like really heavy, and it probably is, but it's definitely not real. I really appreciate how clever some of these are. Sarah pointed out these are literally like pieces of fabric, but you wind it up and it looks like it's part of a tree branch.
It's like extremely creative ways to not spend like an exorbitant amount of money on
set design. I really appreciate that. This is the end of the ride right here. And now that the ride is done, time to get our on-ride photo. That was really cool. Huge thanks to Tusenfryd for giving us the opportunity to do that. Like, yeah. I mean, you know, the ride closed, I think, last weekend for the average guest. So,
like, yeah, we just missed it.
I know. But giving us the opportunity to, like, see this attraction, like, I look forward to the day that we can come back, we can do the new Gerstlauer and, you know, take a ride on that. And, yeah.
It's just really cool to see, like, what dark rides look like when they're not under stage lighting and, like, all the effects are on.
Yeah, and you don't really get to appreciate like how everything comes together, and like seeing all the little techniques that they use to like make that happen. You realize that everything is just a facade. You know, it's just like these wood like beams holding everything. It's really cool.
It's very cool.
Look at this water right here. Also, I love the colors in combination with like the changing tree colors. Here's a look at the Rapids ride. It's called Ragnarok. Theme to, of course, our favorite Thor movie!
Actually, my favorite Thor movie is Love and Thunder.
Oh yeah, that one's just the best. We are walking the trough of the rapids to get a better look at some of the theming. Here's a look at some of the different buildings that you'll float past. And then there's a tunnel directly ahead. Check this out. It's like teeth coming down at you like it's a big mouth. All right, so check this out. You come out the tunnel, you come over here, and then you pass by the sea monster into a whirlpool. You're traveling down this way, and then you end up in its mouth. That is freaking cool. Yeah, very reminiscent of like a River Quest, Fantasyland.
I want to ride this. Not now, it's too cold, but like
one day.
someday. So
Tusenfryd does have a couple mazes here, even though they don't have a nighttime Halloween event. This one here is in the bumper cars. Let's see how it is. All right, so we just did the haunt that they have in the bumper cars. It was actually pretty well staffed. I was actually pretty impressed with the number of people in there.
It's probably exactly what you think.
Yeah, it was an upscale haunt from like the type of thing I think me and some friends did when we were in high school. You know? No, it was like the set was fine. It's just when I don't know, there was a 14-year-old kid who was like not in costume at all, and he's just like staring at me, trying to be scary, and I'm like, I like felt bad for him because like he's trying his best, but like it was fun. It was fun, you know.
Really
yeah, this is the real fear distilled in us. This is a Vekoma MK 1200, and we're gonna ride it. Lupin, aw, Remus is my favorite Hogwarts professor. That wasn't even bad. That was fine.
No, I grotesquely overestimated how much I would bang my head around.
Yeah, like it has like a moment where it's like a little like shuffly to the side, but overall, not a bad experience at all.
It's so slippery. Holy crap.
That would be really funny if I caught that on video. You just...
Oh, do you want to tell about how you almost wiped out in the men's room, bro?
No, I don't. Alright, so we just took our first ever ride there on Speed Monster, the park's Intamin launch coaster, and it was pretty tame.
It was.
Actually.
I said it was like Storm Runner meets Fahrenheit, and then they have like a little family coaster baby.
Yeah. I
with
think
inversions.
It's a little deceiving because it has a couple inversions, and so you're like, oh, it's going to be a pretty thrilling ride. It's not too fast. It pulls a little bit of G's there at the bottom of the Norwegian loop. But other than that, you know, you're just kind of like gliding around. It definitely feels like one of those early Intamin roller coasters.
It's fun though. But yeah, the launch reminds me of like a baby Storm Runner.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got like the weird, I don't know what to even
Quirkiness of
call them,
Fahrenheit.
of Fahrenheit.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so,
the theme is very Storm Runner-esque. Now get ready.
Yeah.
No, I
So
wish I did that.
you know what? It's not a bad ride at all. I think I expected it to be a little bit more thrilling, but I think after a couple more rides, I'll be able to have a better feel for it. It's like, okay, now I understand like that this ride is here. Like it's like a step up. It's an in-between coaster. Honestly, Thunder Coaster is more thrilling than this.
Okay, so you've heard of Roomba, right?
Yeah.
Now get ready for theme park Roomba that gets up all the leaves.
It's a leaf-ba. So I've never seen this before, but they have a Circle K in this park. It's either a Circle K or just themed to a Circle K.
I don't know, is this the part that's themed to America?
Alright, so we just took a couple more rides there on Thunder Coaster. I think we got a better feel for it. We got to try out the back row a couple times, did the front row again, and I don't know, I still feel like the best floater is up front. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if that's just me. Like, back was still good. Back is kind of violent, not gonna lie.
It's fun though.
It's not the smoothest.
Where's Tanner Tucker? He would like this.
He would like this. So now that we've gotten to ride the roller coaster, let's walk the roller coaster. we're headed up the lift for Thunder Coaster. All right, I think we're officially like the last people to leave Tusenfryd. But
to be fair, if you've seen any of the other surrounding videos, you'll understand why we were doing some tours.
Thank you so much to the park for just being so hospitable.
Dude, these people are awesome.
Yeah, fantastic.
So cool.
Bringing you guys really some like great content, so you can get to see the park kind of like never before. We had a good time. You know, the rain is obviously not ideal, but it didn't rain the whole time. So, you know, it was okay, and still got to experience a lot of really cool attractions, and so I think we got a really good feel for the park.
I would agree. I feel very fulfilled in my visit.
Yeah, and you know, the new roller coaster looks like a lot of fun, and the way I see it is Oslo is also a hub within Europe. You know, there's a lot of like connecting flights, so I think that it is totally feasible to come back here, give it a try. As well as if you're looking to visit this park, it is so easy that it's like hooked into the transit system that, you know, like we got here from a bus. It was not a problem at all. I think that this is a place that you guys should come check out. So let's take the bus back to our hotel and probably pass out. But we also need to get dinner. We're wandering around the streets of Oslo looking for food. Whoa, what the heck? Hello? Aw, those are cute. We found dinner at an Irish pub. So we got a burger and fries and some wings. Look at all the candy. Also, they definitely have a thing for black licorice here, and I'm not about it. Alright, we made the best discovery ever. This hotel has heated bathroom floors, and because we've been in wet socks all day because of the rain,
so good.
This is fantastic. Wow.
I'm just gonna stand in here for the rest of the night.
I know, I'm like, I literally don't want to leave. And surprise, surprise, we're going to bed early. It's 10 o'clock. I'm amazed that I made it this far. Yeah, so tomorrow we are just gonna be sightseeing, and we're also gonna be traveling to Helsinki. So we won't be doing a Coastin Thru Europe vlog, but we will have one very soon from Lynn and Maki. We have a full day there. Gonna get to ride Taiga. It's gonna be amazing. So that's the next stop. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios. We'll see you next time.